Hello Scorpios, and welcome to your December 2020 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. First card that I have, Wheel of Fortune. So that tells me that right at the beginning of the month, there's something you understand, there's a clarity that you get that is actually going to change the circumstances of your life, change the events in your life. So, after that, I have the Four of Swords and the Star. Whatever you understand brings back faith. It heals. It brings back faith. Four of Swords, this is when we finally get that understanding of, and we're trying to understand through spirituality and meditation, retracting ourselves, why these heartaches and disappointments arrived in my life. But accompanied with the Star, this is like this, I understand that the universe is actually backing me up here. I've got that healing coming. It's a beautiful healing because faith is back. And that, here I have the Eight of Swords, but after Wheel of Fortune, Star, and Four of Swords, this is reversed, is actually going to liberate you from this kind of mental jail of trying maybe to find a solution, trying to get out of a situation that was just like, it's like if there's no outcome here. And there's like a mini pressure that something's got to give, because we have to remember that this lady is on the shore and the tide is coming up. But she's in her head trying to find an exit, trying to find a solution. And she just gets into the mud. But here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Under the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this understanding, this vision you have or whatever, is actually helping the growth to continue. That pentacle, that quest of what you want to build in life or whatever, to continue its path. Under that, I have the High Priestess and the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is that beautiful masculine side that takes care of us, that finds solutions, that is providing for us, that is protecting us, and so on. So here with the High Priestess, inspired actions that will find solutions and finally unblock a situation you were caught in. Getting unstuck, getting unblocked. Under the Star and the Four of Swords, I have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Wands. And there it is. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. This was something that was bringing a lot of anxiety. But that clarity and that understanding that you got with the Wheel of Fortune, that is actually going to move the Wheel of Fortune, is Four of Wands. Something came up to the surface. It's almost like your soul told you something or guided you towards a solution, here, King of Pentacles, that finally everything came to the surface and you can see it. Under that, I have the Seven of Wands. That's your willpower. That's your drive of, I'm not going back down the hill. This is what I want and I'm gonna go for it. Under your Eight of Swords that you're finally getting out of, I have the Pope. So this is this can be institutions, universities, schools, banks, government, anything that is an institution. They can apply, open doors. You have the High Priestess and the Pope. High Priestess, your spirituality, and the Pope, the way you're actually going to apply it. So this is opening doors. This is being stuck. This is opening doors, having solutions, having support, having the keys to open things. And there we have an Ace of Wands and a Page of Cups. A brand new beginning, a brand new start that has full of possibilities and that brings this beautiful peace within you and love and so on. That kind of opening up. Bottom of the deck, I have the Six of Swords. All of this is going to be able to bring you from choppy waters into clear waters, finally turning a page in your book of life. Okay, let's clarify this for Scorpio's spirit. I call upon the divine, I call upon the light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Scorpios for the month of December 2020. December 2020. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. All right. Wheel of Fortune, the Pope. So there we have the Pope. And that is really like the ones of you that were waiting, I don't know, for a bank approval, for a solution, for, anything that needs this kind of opening of a path. This, yes, you're getting it. Okay? Let's look at the Star and the Four of Swords. And it's through your discernment and your own engagement here, strength. That's beautiful. Seven of Swords. This is passing from, because in 7, 8, 9, I'm being screwed, I'm being cheated, something is happening behind the scene. That's the Thief in the Night. And that's why, whoop, everything comes up to the surface. And here, if I remain in my lion, I remain in my prison, jail, anxiety with things happening behind the scene. If I'm in my higher self, here, with the High Priestess, that means this is your connection with the divine here. That actually helps you find the solutions and move the Wheel of Fortune. There it is, strength. Let's look at your Eight of Swords. Ace of Wands. A lot of Ace of Wands. I think Virgos, Libra, and Scorpios, like the readings I did today, all end up here with an Ace of Wands. So, okay. And here is the Moon. After a period of darkness, of shadow, of not knowing what's going on, here is the clarity. And that one, that kind of, yes, a new spark, a new hope, a new passion for some of you, a new direction. Oh, okay, I was in my mental jail, but all of a sudden my compass is pointing somewhere very obvious that I can plant and do and so on. Perfect. Here, let's look at your Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes we find solutions and doors are getting open, and it is an act of fate, but you can really see the orchestration of the divine behind it. And it was all a question of you being open to receive it. And I think this is a bit like that. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Nine of of Pentacles. But there it is, going from things happening to you without you understanding, seeing, or being, you know, knowledgeable about it. Seven of Swords. And also at one point we can think, okay, this is just one more thing where I'm being screwed in, you know, and that would stop a Knight of Pentacles in his quest, that part of you that is moving and growing your reality. King of Pentacles, High Priestess. All right, so okay, here we have Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, but here we have Queen of Sword, Page of Sword. So here is that clarity. Oh, Page of Sword, I grab an Ace of Sword here, I understand something, and that changes my perspective completely. And then Emperor, my masculine can actually do something about it. I have the inspiration, I have the understanding, I have the key, so I can tell my masculine, okay, now we're gonna do this way. Let's look at your Four of Wands, and it was a situation that used to bring you anxiety and you didn't know what to do about it. This is like true download inspiration kind of thing for you, Scorpio. Okay, well, there it is, Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Wands. Of course, you're gonna grab that one, Three of Wands, and the King of Cups. King of Cups is compassion. It's having that emotional wisdom, understanding that opens up this kind of new future for us, you know, that we are going to go and walk on this path because of what we understood. Our masculine is going to act completely differently, turning the wheel from a situation of anxiety into a situation where everything is clear and we can actually celebrate. Seven of Wands. Maybe some of you had to fight for that, but finally the solution came. Here is the Devil. He came on every reading, of course, because, you know, Saturn is in Capricorn, and there you go. Knight of Cups. So this is transforming. I have, you know, I'm swimming against the current, trying to find something, and there's anxiety, and I want to get out of this and find something. My willpower, I'm not going down further. And here, turning this into Knight of Cups, and that's why the King of Cups was there. It's all water. It's all where you vibrate, Scorpio. You're a water sign here. And by having that understanding, it brought back peace to you. And because of that peace, there you were aligned and you could receive the solutions. Okay, let's look at the Pope. Pope. Okay, Two of Swords, Hangman. It was very associated, because that could have been a situation that was like hanging for a long time. Okay, and the Hangman always waits for us to look at things from a different angle so that we can get the understanding. Two of Swords, then after that it's a question, what is my truth? I'm being robbed. I'm stuck in this. I don't know how to do it. There's no solutions. I don't have any powers over that. I'm under my beautiful Devil here. Or I am realigning myself with my fate, and that's when the understanding starts, and it gives me a brand new path to walk on, where my masculine will be very active and efficient. there, that's where you have the solution to apply your spirituality or your true beliefs. And that's going to be a choice. Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. So, yes, it's a choice. It's a choice of, it's an opportunity, I would say. An opportunity to choose your truth and to let the wheel of fortune turn. Because here with the Five of Swords, it will all be about, do you want to win or do you want to be happy? Five of Swords. Depending of where you vibrate, because you have the Eight of Pentacles here, okay? Depending of where you vibrate. Eight of Pentacles, this is okay. I'm focusing on this. I'm making this build and I'm going to see results. Or am I going to let my mind disempower me and, you know, imagine that the Pope here, which is, you know, institutions, will stab me in the back. I don't trust that banker. I don't trust that teacher. I don't trust that whatever. And here, let him defeat me and not me not taking that Ace of Wands and that Page of Cups. It's almost like during the month, you'll be a bit between those two things. And it is going to be the difference, and that's why strength is here. If you're in your higher self or if you're in your programming. Your programming that lets, you know, Capricorn, that lets Saturn keep you under like this. Or you're in your higher self and you free yourself, you break the chains. You find the solution. It comes to you because you're aligned with yourself and you start growing and building, so that pentacle is actually being worked on and you're seeing results. Ultimately, what is your truth? You have a beautiful new path in front of you. The ace is still in the hand. So that means that maybe during the month of December, this is just going to brew. You're going to see it. And it's all going to be, like I was saying, in your vibration. You know, don't let your mind undo this. But remain in that beautiful alignment state of where you got the solution. And then maybe next month you're going to grab that Ace of Wands there more solidly and actually walk the path. Because here, Hangman, you still need to look at this from a different angle. So I think this is a process of the Wheel of Fortune wanting to turn something that is starting in December. Maybe it's going to finish in January. Some of you, it's going to start and finish in December. It all depends. You're many out there. But the ace will be there for the taking. That brand new way of applying your spirituality in your life. And in a way, helping you to finish. See, there's a 10 of Swords that needs to happen and an Ace of Sword. Finish a cycle of sword where your mind can come and creep up and undo this. So don't let it happen. All right? So, okay. Finding the solution. I would say. Finding the solution, or, how do you call it? Input. Insight. Ah, there it is. Sorry. Okay. Okay, a great insight. So, on this, my beautiful Scorpios, I'm going to send you all my love and light. And thank you so much for watching, sharing, commenting, helping the channel grow. If you want a personal reading, the description is below. There's an email. You write to me and I write you back. with all the information. Thank you for the ones of you that gave donations. It helps more than you think. And of course, on the new moon and full moons, I do a little ceremony to give you back. And apart from that, Merry Christmas. It's December. Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, and of course it's the winter solstice on the 21st and 22nd. And on this, yes, namaste. All my love and light, and I'll see you next month. All right?